Hello, boys and girls. It's Cooberry time. The blazing fireball passed inches in front of JJ's nose, hit the back wall of the cave, and fizzled into ashes on the ground. Devlin leapt to his feet the best he could with his injured leg and bellowed, "Bernard, show yourself!" Still shaking from his near collision with the fireball, JJ screwed his eyes shut again. "The letter M, the letter M, the letter M," he repeated over and over. He kept thinking that maybe, if he just kept answering the riddle correctly, maybe he would open his eyes to find himself sitting back in the cool, still library. Instead, upon opening his eyes, JJ found himself looking into the surprisingly innocent face of a rather sheepish little bear. He wasn't a large, frightening bear, but rather a small, unassuming bear with a friendly blue cap atop his head. He might have appeared downright jovial if it weren't for the scowl on his face. "Give me that, Bernie," Devlin demanded in the tone of a disappointed father. The wizard held out his hand toward the bear. Bernie handed over a small wand, which the wizard immediately confiscated within the folds of his robes. "For heaven's sake, Bernie, we've been over this again and again. You're not allowed the use of a wand yet." JJ glanced from the guilty-looking bear to the disappointed wizard. Then, all of a sudden, something exciting occurred to him. "But the wand!" JJ exclaimed, almost grateful for the appearance of the bear, who had nearly singed the hair off his face. "Now you have a wand. Couldn't you, would you please? Don't you think—" "He can't even speak," Bernie sputtered. "You think this is the chosen one and he can't even get a sentence out?" Bernie sat down in the corner in a great huff. Devlin brought the wand out from the folds of his robe and held it up to JJ. "This is not nearly powerful enough to send you back to your world. It's barely powerful enough to be called a wand. It's the plaything of a student who should not have been using it in the first place." The last part was directed toward Bernie in the corner. "How am I supposed to learn if you won't let me practice? A bird can't learn to fly without using its wings." "A bird will not kill someone else if he spreads his wings too soon," Devlin chided. "I didn't mean to kill him. Just scare him. That last one was only meant to be a flash of light, not a fireball." "That's exactly my point, Bernie dear. You have tremendous potential, as I keep telling you. But it won't do to unleash your potential until it has become a finely tuned instrument. Or wings that are ready to take flight, if you will." JJ began to feel a little warm. This was all so much more than he had planned for today. He took a sip from his tea, hoping it would refresh him. Instead, in his overcome condition, he ended up spilling it all down his front. Bernie snorted. "And this is your finely tuned instrument?" "I didn't choose him," Devlin said, and JJ was surprised to find he felt a little insulted by the wizard's tone. "The spell found him, and since the spell found him, it means he is the chosen one, whether you like it or not." "I don't like it. I don't like it at all." JJ couldn't be sure in the darkness of the den, but he thought the small bear's eyes might be filling with tears. "I could go," Bernie insisted. "I could go on the quest. I want to. I'm ready. I'm brave enough to face anything she might have in store for me." Devlin approached Bernie and put his arms tenderly around the small bear. "Of course you're brave enough. Why, if it only came down to courage, I would put the fate of the universe in your capable paws any day of the week." Bernie still looked skeptical. That's all for today. See you next time.